Yeah. Still fucking driving. It's packages. Okay, ridiculous. Hopefully near the end of this mission now.
Dom was rushing me to hurry up and broadcast. I said, I'm not even doing anything right now, so I'm broadcasting, and I just invited him so he can sit here and stare at me do nothing.
Has it finally cleared up enough for him to drive?
Yeah. It's still not great. I mean, they canceled school for tomorrow, but...
Your house is going to be loud.
Oh, they've been home. Well, they were home for 12 days for Christmas. And then they went back to school one day. And then we had the snowstorm. And they've been home ever since. So, minus that one day they went to school, they've been home for 17 days.
Okay, now.
Yeah. I know. I'm so ready. So ready for them to go back to school.
Oh, you fucking wanker.
It's you.
I decided to turn and smash into me and off the road.
You bloody wanker.
Sounds weird when you Americans say it. Fuck's sake.
Maddie, look at this dog. Who does it look like?
I don't know, I can't see. Where's a Toby?
It looks just like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once again, Bane gets off right before I got on.
Just smell your feet.
Fuck you. Maddie, look, Tank's having a dream. His whiskers are twitching. You catching a mouse? His whiskers keep twitching real fast.
Yeah, he does.
I guess he's mousing, catching a mouse in his sleep. Leave him alone.
Oh, hush. Watch this, ready?
Dom, you really suck at keeping these controllers charged. They're all dying.
He's used to sleeping in my bed, so I don't think anything will wake this cat up. Shut up!
Why is it not connecting?
That controller's a piece of crap. There it is.
Just switch it to this one because I've been charging it, so it should be better. Let's see. Wow. It didn't even show.
I can't see!
Got 2 bars.
Shut up!
I'll plug this one in.
Tell her to shut up. I love this cat.
This is why I did like having my own controller. I will be glad to have my own so I can keep it charged. How do you smack the shit out of you? Go to bed.
Tell her, Papa. I love this cat so much.
I don't think that cat loves you.
Yes, he does. Look at this. If he didn't
Daddy,
love me,
leave him alone.
if he didn't love me, he'd eat me alive. Like, I'd be dead. You would no longer have a daughter.
One of these days he's gonna eat your face off. It's gonna show just how much he freaking loves you. You need to really learn how to spell, Dom. It says, it's dead when I get it from the kids, butch. I'm not a butch.
That also correct.
I love this baby. My baby.
Fuck you, Dom. I'm not.
Why does Dad leave his case around?
I don't know. Dom, you need to put your case back on your phone. I don't know how many phones he has busted. He's walking around with his phone without a case on it. It's just an accident waiting to happen. Well, we should have some charged up controllers, Dom, because I've been charging all of them.
I'm not in here.
What are you doing?
I'm hiding from Christina.
What?
I'm hiding from Chris.
I'm gonna tell her you're there.
Do that.
Not hiding very good. No. You need to suck on a pickle, bitch.
Yeah, that like pickle suck on.
Well, the way the blanket was laying when Aiden came in here, he was like, I thought Dad went to work. I'm like, he did. He left a while ago. And he's like, he looked around and he's like, oh, I thought that was Dad laying there. It's like, no, it's a freaking blanket.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
It's bedtime. Yeah, I know.
She tried to hide beside me like a dummy.
But she
Your
kept
mom's
moving.
not that big, okay? You're not that small.
Kept moving.
Night night, love you. He was dreaming and his like whiskers were like going all crazy. I said he must be catching a mouse. I told her one of these days he's just gonna like eat her face.
He just didn't wake up live mode, did he?
Leave him alone.
Don't even
Daddy, I'm
box
gonna pull your
to
hair.
sleep.
I love that cat more than you.
They're like
Stop bothering
chasing stuff in their sleep, I guess.
I'll be up there in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a fart to go.
you. Go.
Go. The funny thing is, it didn't hurt me as much as it hurt you.
Alright, love you. See you in the morning. Put that back on your dad's table, please. Please. Oh, Dom, look, Dom said no, it's not. He's not even here and he still says it. Sister will yell bedtime and then the kids will sometimes say, no, it's not, and then Dom started doing nagger and he just texted it because he heard her say it.
I'm not good. I'm fucking at you.
I gotta sneeze, and she.
Yeah. It's like Sal, or what's his name from Impractical Jokers?
Give me reason to.
Don't you love them?
No!
Aren't you ready for them to finally go back to
Yes!
school?
God! I've been with them for days. They need to leave. Hello. Night, love you. See you in the morning.
Night, love you, see you in the morning.
Felix is rung up on the steps.
He was like that last night. He kept trying to attack me.
I think I'll I'll leave the hallway light on, so if he falls.
Well, they're all retarded. The snow is bugging them too because they can't go out. They're all trapped in here with us.
And it's cold. The snow's been sleeping in my room for days, and then she'll get rung up, and then she tries to play in my room, and it's like, you can't.
Well, I know. Earlier she was acting like she was going to jump over the thing. And I wanted to step over it, so I was like waiting so that I didn't like. But Mom said the other day she accidentally like threw her leg over just as Snow jumped, and Mom kicked her right in the face.
You know how my chair, I put a blanket in it? So she gets her rung up spells, and she slides all over the blanket, and she digs her claws in, and she grabs it and like flips it on herself and starts kicking it, and she's fallen into the floor with it a couple of times.
Well, he just does not move for like hours on end. He's just here. Dom said Maddie better go because there's 3 computer chairs here.
Eat my ass! Anyway, yeah. You go to bed.
Alright.
I'm not sure. I might just go ahead and stay up when I get up after I get Shawnee his medicine.
His medicine's right here. He took it in here because he was cold. And I meant to call it in, and I have it, but I gotta call Junior's in tomorrow anyway, so I'll call them all in at the same time.
Big back bitch.
Eat it.
I have to go and fucking figure out where he's left his medicine, and half the time in the morning I have to go figure out where he's crashed. And it's like, bro. Yeah. I need to go to bed.
Good night.
Good night, love you, see you in the morning.
Wonder if they'll let me use. Yeah. Sometimes I go to play a word. I'm not sure if like it'll let me, so I like try it, and then it's like, yeah, it worked. Ba, 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 ba. Dom said, why don't you play pool anymore? Sorry he beat you so much.
No, my phone broke. Once I get a better phone, I'll be back on pool.
You hear that, Dom? Don't drink after me. I think I'm getting a cold.
I think I am too. Wait, we're outside.
Well, Dom, not everything can be perfect. Jesus. He said you're echoing.
Time to fuck off.
Ew, use that on Maddie.
So what?
I don't know.
This isn't even the one.
That is the one.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. It's not.
It is. Well, where's the one that you did?
It's fine, look.
Nope. Okay.
I can't really... It's gonna be like that bull's leg.
be like 10 blade.
I just have to steal a semi-truck and I'll be on.
Okay.
Wish there was fucking fast travel in this game. Cars don't go fucking 100 mile an hour, it takes ages. Like it took you ages just to go up that fucking thing out of the city.
Shut up. Everybody coming in here and bothering you, Tank. Just trying to sleep. When I first got on, I started at my facility and I was running around and I went to the door of my heist room and it did a cutscene. So I already went through all of that, so I won't have to do all of that when you get on. I should be able to just jump right in.
What, you doing the second one, yeah?
Yeah, might as well.
I think I'm the second one now as well. At the same point. Not started it yet.
Well, I mean, we can do yours if you want. It doesn't matter. It'll be so much better when we get our second PlayStation again, so when Dom's off, we can all do these.
The squad will be back together.
Yep. I'm on all these buy and sell groups on Facebook. This one guy is selling PS4 games. He has got like a stack of games. Good God.
I think I've got about 10 disc games and then about 80 downloaded games.
Yeah, me and Dom don't usually end up with a lot of games because he'll get like a couple and like I might get one or two. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm picky. Like I'm always scared to buy a game because if I don't like it, so I don't know. Like I'm not really all that.
Back in the old days with PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, you used to have a whole room full of games.
Oh yeah, because they had cooler games it seemed like.
Yeah.
Like I mean now I feel like it's all like you have like several different groups and that's it. It's like there's the sports games where you got like football and basketball, baseball, all those different. And then you've got like the GTA style games, like fighting, like whatever, criminal type games. And then you've got like Call of Duty stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. I mean, they have like the Lego games, which they're kind of stupid.
You're not a fan of Lego then?
Well, the kids have had them before. I've never actually really played them. They just kind of look stupid. I feel like movies and shows try to come out with games based off of them, and they usually aren't very good from what I hear. Now I do like, what's this game called? I watched Dom play one of them. I really liked it. Uncharted.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I liked that it had
Uncharted
like I had a story.
Yeah.
So even though I wasn't playing it, Dom was playing it, I was watching. So I was like keeping up with the story. And then I always like watching Dom play the Assassin's Creed games. Like, I've never actually tried to play them, but I've watched him play them. That's usually what happens.
Games?
Dom and I used to get into like racing games and stuff, but we haven't had one in a long time.
Horror games.
Oh, horror. I thought you said car. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever played a horror game. It's not that I'm scared, like, I'm not freaked out or anything. I just never had one.
You should play on Until Dawn. That's good.
We have that. I just haven't played it.
You should play it. Well, freaky.
I used to like playing Tomb Raider. It wasn't really a horror game, but it had that jump factor. Like stuff would jump out.
Yeah.
But that was like way back in the day. Maybe PS2, PS1, I don't remember which. But yeah, me and Dom used to love playing Spyro. The little purple dragon.
Spyro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had like all of them. I think it was PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would sit for hours and watch him play, and then we would take turns, and then I'd play. We used to love them. See, that's the kind of games I wish they would come out with now.
I wish they'd remake Spyro.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of like a Mario type game. Not, I mean, I know it's not Mario, but I mean, like, I don't know, like different worlds and collecting the gems, like you collect coins in Mario and stuff.
Yeah.
Cause I love me some Mario. If Nintendo would ever like let Sony take over some Mario games, that would be awesome. Cause the only way I could really play Mario is if I get like a DS, and it's pointless for me to buy a DS for one game. The kids always break their freaking DS's. I used to steal their DS's while they were at school and play Mario.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's all I fucking need.
Get the Nintendo Switch for the kids.
You ever have a Nintendo Wii?
I used to have it a long time ago. We had a 65 flat screen TV, and Sean put one of the Wii controllers through it playing bowling. And I think Dom was like literally, it looked like his eyes were like watering, like he was about to cry.
Well, I will be able to put my fucking fist through a massive TV.
Yeah, he was bowling on the Wii, and it just, I guess, well, I don't know if he had the little strap on or what, but it flew through the frickin' TV screen. Me and Dom were watching TV in the other room, and we heard it, and I knew immediately, as soon as I heard it, I knew what it was. I just froze. I was like, what was that? And they were like, I'm
guessing you got rid of it after that.
Yeah, it didn't really work after that. The TV didn't work. We didn't really mess with Wii too much after that. It was kind of like, that seems kind of dangerous. I don't know how many times me and Dom would be bowling and we'd go to reach our arm back to sling the ball and like clock somebody in the head. It was just a dangerous thing. We just decided no more Wii. But yeah, the kids have been talking about a Nintendo Switch because they watch YouTubers that play games on Nintendo Switch. And my brother, his wife got him a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. And he brought it when he came to visit. And so I kind of got to see it and everything. And he liked it, and the kids liked it. So, I think we're going to do it. It is pretty neat. Like, you can make it like a handheld or play it on the TV.
I've never really looked into them.
Well, I never really even looked into them either, and then the kids started talking about it, and I kind of looked into them at Christmas time, but some of the kids didn't really want it, so I didn't really want to make that like a group gift.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't really know much about them, so I didn't want to put out that kind of money if it was going to be crappy. But when my brother came with his, although they are expensive, and the worst part is they come with two little like joysticks that slide into the screen and it becomes the handheld, or you can slide the joysticks into this piece and it makes a controller. And then you can buy an extra controller so that you'll have two, but the extra controller is like $70. And it's like, Jesus. Yeah, it's like, wow. But you're not, I mean, for the kids, I'm not gonna only have one controller. Then they'll never get to play together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm back and forth about it. Because their PlayStation is like full. Like they can't download any more games. And
Upgrade the hard drive.
well, I asked, we went to the game store, I asked them, I was like, should I just, because now they have the 1 terabyte PlayStation. I was like, should I just upgrade to that? Because then they'll lose all their games, saves and everything.
Cloud storage.
Yeah, well, the guy said that he recommended just getting an external hard drive that they sell now. And you just plug it in and it automatically, they have extra space. And I mean, for a new PlayStation, we'd still, if we upgraded them, we'd still have to put out like $200 extra to upgrade them. Or the external hard drive is like $80 and they get an extra terabyte of data. And they get to keep their PlayStation, which is in good shape. It's only a year old. And so I figure that's probably the cheapest way to go, is to just get them the external ones. And then they'll have plenty of space, because their PlayStation is a 500 gigabyte.
Yeah.
So if they get another terabyte of space, they should be good.
Well, I'm going to be getting a 2 terabyte hard drive to put into the PlayStation.
Well, me and Dom are going to upgrade to the Pro, and they have the 1 terabyte Pro, and then it would be actually cheaper to just do that one and then buy the extra hard drive like we were going to get for the kids for ours and have 2 terabytes. But he's insistent on the Pro because it's supposed to be better looking. Supposed to be like super HD. I don't really care. It doesn't really make a shit to me. As long as it does what it's supposed to do, I don't really care.
I got to the end of the mission then. I fucking died. Feel like I'm gonna cry. It's a super long mission. Got to the end and I fucking died.
Well, why'd you do that?
Well, I didn't mean to, did I?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose.
I was like, on the Harry Potter, on the Prisoner of Azkaban, when the bus pulls up, and and it knocks him over, and the guy on the bus is like, well, what you fell over for? And Harry's like, I didn't do it on purpose. And we used to say that all the time, like, me and my mom would say it to each other. What you fell over for? I didn't do it on purpose.
I'm gonna have to watch them again.
That's, like, for the longest time, that was probably my favorite one. Like, even after... I liked that one. And for the longest time, I wasn't impressed with Goblet of Fire. And then, not even that long ago, and I'm wondering if maybe I just never watched it the whole through or something, because I liked it a lot better after I watched it recently. I don't know. Because some of them I watched over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But now I like Goblet of Fire better now than I used to. But it's not one of my favorites. And I never read...
I'm like that. I'm about Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, I never read them.
Well.
Yeah, I read the first book. I was gonna read them. I read the first one. I started on the second one, and that's about as far as I got. My mom is so impatient. My mom drives me crazy, okay? The movies had come out. It was, I think, right after the Half-Blood Prince had come out, the movie. And my mom was like, I cannot stand it. I need to know what happens. And my sister was like, well, I have the books. Just read the books. My mom was like, I don't feel like reading all the books. I'm just going to read the last book. So my mom read the last book to see what happens. Like, Mom, you can't do that. She did the same thing with the Hunger Games, because I have all the Hunger Games, and she didn't want to wait to find out what happened, so she borrowed the last book. I'm like, Mom, there's a lot of differences between book and movie. You can't just read the last book of a book series. She did it.
That just takes all the enjoyment away from it.
Yeah. But yeah, I do want to at some point read the Harry Potters. I just have never. There's always other books that.
The better than the films, even though the films are really good.
Oh yeah, I've heard. I think that's kind of like why I don't want to. It's like I'm afraid. Because I love the movies so much. And it's and I'm going to read the books, and then I'm going to love them, and then I'm not going to like the movies as much. I'm going to nitpick the movies after I read the books.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite of the movies, I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up. I really loved, I loved Prisoner of Azkaban. I really liked, what's the fifth one?
Order of Phoenix.
Yeah, that one I really liked. Half-Blood Prince was pretty good. The last one, I don't know. I never really liked it as much, I guess because it was the end. So I don't like hardly ever watch that one. Because it's over. It's like it's done. It's like it's kind of depressing.
Have you not watched Fantastic Beasts yet?
I have not. And my mom owns it. And I just have never gotten around to watching it. I keep saying I'm going to watch it. But I haven't yet. And now they're already talking about the next one.
Yeah.
So I've got to watch that one. My mom says it's really good.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. But I want to. We have it.
Yeah, I haven't it, no.
But it's a good one. It's from what my mom says.
I've read the actual textbook, Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah?
There's this thing over here called Red Nose Day or Red Book Day, where people like buy other books and the money gets donated to charity. She released like the actual textbook, Fantastic Beasts, like find them for Charity Day.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's nothing like. I'm pretty sure it's nothing like the film.
Oh, I'm sure not. Because the movie has, well, it'll have young Dumbledore, and it'll have the other guy, I can't think of his name.
Yeah. Grindelwald.
Yes. And and it's gonna be Johnny Depp and Jude Law, which I love both of them, which is pretty cool. That they're gonna be playing with those characters.
Your body won't know what to do with something.
What?
Yes. No.